Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari duo that will soon be dissolved at the end of the 2024 Formula One Championship. After 3 more races with the Prancing Horse, the two drivers will say their goodbyes, or maybe see you later, after 4 years of collaboration and working together for the Maranello team. During these 4 Formula One seasons, the Spanish driver has enriched his career with his first victories and several pole positions in his decade-long F1 career, which began alongside Max Verstappen back in 2015. It is a widely shared opinion in the paddock that Ferrari had the best lineup, thanks to the complementary qualities of the two drivers from Maranello. Since his arrival at Ferrari, Carlos Sainz has gained appreciation for his methodical approach to understanding the car, something that has been particularly evident during race weekends, where Charles Leclerc has often been quick right from the start, while the future Williams driver has gradually built up his feel for the car throughout the race weekend. The son of the 2-time rally world champion leaves the historic Maranello team with much more certainty than when he first joined the team founded by Enzo Ferrari. In addition to his proverbial consistency, Carlos Sainz has added the ability to win and to be much faster in terms of qualifying pace, thanks to the rivalry with Charles Leclerc, who remains the benchmark in the category in terms of outright pace. The opportunity to fight for the world title was missing, this is true, and it represents the final step in a career that has not at all diminished in ambition for the Spanish driver. However, his next professional challenge with Williams, at least on paper, will most likely not allow the Spanish driver to fight for more ambitious goals than those already achieved at Scuderia Ferrari. The natural rivalry between the two teammates has not been detrimental to the Italian team. There have been a few moments of tension at times, but the competition has helped raise the bar of performance. Charles Leclerc has certainly not had an easy time in these 4 years, and this factor has helped him, and quite significantly, in trying to address areas of weakness, making him a more complete driver. The numbers show that the Monegasque driver has excelled in their internal comparison, based on the key indicators considered: wins, pole positions, points, and so on. Nevertheless, the respect for Carlos Sainz has increased exponentially, and only particular market dynamics have prevented him from being hired by another top team. His move to Williams is considered a real downgrade in the Spanish driver's professional journey. However, his time with the Grove team could also be a very brief chapter in his career. Without a doubt, the rivalry with Charles Leclerc can be considered a win-win collaboration, as they say, with no winners or losers. Both have become better drivers compared to 2021, thanks to the strong internal rivalry. The Monegasque quickly realized that on the other side of the ring, there was neither a sparring partner nor a mentor hired to help promote the rise of the driver around whom the Prancing Horse intended to build its future successes. This balance has remained constant, both under the leadership of former Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto and with the arrival of Frédéric Vasseur at the helm of the Ferrari racing department, which many considered a choice that would automatically secure the role of #1 driver for Charles Leclerc. However, even the French manager appreciated the qualities of the Spanish champion: consistency, hard work, professionalism, and speed. With these pillars, the 30-year-old driver gained the respect of the entire Maranello team. Most likely, Carlos Sainz would still be a Ferrari driver if it had not been for one of those rare opportunities in sports history: the chance to unite the destinies of two legends. Only the arrival of Lewis Hamilton or Max Verstappen could have changed the plans, which seemed to be set in stone for a long time. We say this because the main parties involved have not ruled out the possibility of this current partnership being recreated in the future. For Charles Leclerc, these 4 years have been quite challenging, thanks in part to Carlos Sainz. The Monegasque has benefited from the rivalry with one of the most analytical and methodical drivers, qualities that have often allowed the Spaniard to compensate for his Maranello teammates' slightly superior pure speed. The partnership has worked wonderfully, fostering the growth of the Italian side and the individual development of the drivers at the wheel of the Ferrari cars. Looking ahead to the Maranello team's future lineup, Charles Leclerc revealed a handy job perk at Ferrari which he and Lewis Hamilton may be able to take advantage of, saying if he asks to drive a particular car, then Ferrari would make it happen. The Monegasque has been a Ferrari driver since the 2019 F1 season, having risen through the Scuderia's Driver Academy program, with Lewis Hamilton set to join him next year after a 12-season stint at Mercedes that saw him win 6 of his 7 world championships to date. Speaking candidly about what he and Ferrari are able to do together, Charles Leclerc was asked about whether he is able to drive any Ferrari he wants given the opportunity. The Monegasque driver said this would be the case in what he admitted is a very special part of being a Ferrari driver, which host Tom Clarkson added is a part of the role Lewis Hamilton will have to look forward to when he arrives at Maranello next season. The seven-time Formula One world champion will be arriving at Ferrari in place of Williams-bound Carlos Sainz next season, who it was confirmed will be taking part in post-season testing for the Grove-based team in Abu Dhabi. Charles Leclerc acknowledges the very special relationship he has had with Carlos Sainz throughout their time as Ferrari teammates, emphasizing how well they have worked together. However, he is eager for the challenge of competing alongside Formula One's most accomplished driver. When asked about the prospect of having Lewis Hamilton as a teammate, the Monegasque expressed that while he had not yet had the chance to work with the seven-time Formula One world champion, he was certain it would be a unique and exciting experience. He explained that the dynamic between him and Carlos Sainz had been exceptional, and they had developed a strong working relationship. However, looking ahead, he recognized Lewis Hamilton's unparalleled success in the sport, making their upcoming collaboration a significant challenge for him. Charles Leclerc mentioned that the opportunity to learn from such a legendary driver in the same car was incredibly exciting, but equally motivating was the chance to showcase his own abilities when going head-to-head with Hamilton. For the Ferrari man, this new chapter represents a major source of inspiration and motivation.